Hello all, welcome back to the YouTube channel, The Engineering Surveyor.
Hello all. Today we are going to look how to do a bubble correction, especially the longitudinal bubble adjustment if it doesn't level properly. This type of adjustments come under the permanent adjustment of a theodolite or a total station or a target prism, right?
This is the theory behind the plate bubble adjustment to set instrument axis truly vertical. So first we need to level the plate bubble in zero position. That means the plate bubble should be parallel line passing to the 2-foot screws, and then we need to turn the bubble 90 degrees and then level the bubble in that position. Then we need to turn the position to 180 degrees from the initial position 0 and check whether the bubble is at the center. So since we have leveled it at the 0 position, right, if the bubble is out of adjustment at the 180 position, that means there is an error. That means that there is a plate bubble adjustment to the instrument axis. Then if the bubble is not centered, we have to adjust the bubble adjustment screw. We call it capstan screw. I'll show you in the video. And then we have to adjust the other half by using the foot screws. Then level the plate bubble again 0 and 90 positions and check whether there is any error. If there is any error still, that means if you have not done it perfectly in the previous steps, you have to do and you have to repeat the same procedure until there is no error. So this is the theoretical aspect of what is happening in that adjustment. So this is the plate axis. There's an inclination or the difference between the plate axis and the true vertical axis. So x-axis is the plate axis. So when there is an error between plate axis and the true vertical, we level the instrument, but there's an error E, right? But when we turn it 180 degrees from the 0 position, it turns around this x axis instead of this true vertical axis. Because of that, this E angle, this error angle E will be double when it is at 180 position. In simple means, right, when it is at the 0 position, the error is not shown in the bubble, but when it is at the 180 position, the error is doubled. That's why it has become 2E. But here, if we adjust 2E by the capstan screw, it will not come to the center exactly. Therefore, we have to only adjust this E. But that E is not shown in the first position, that means 0 position, but that E is shown as 2E when it is at 180. So then what we have to do is we have to adjust this capstan screw only by half E. So whatever the error you see here in this bubble, right, let's say now your bubble needs to come to the center here. So we have to take halfway from the distance it has to go to the center by this capstan screw. So other half has to be taken only by the foot screws. That's the theory behind this, right?
So now what we have to do is first we have to try to do the centering and leveling as usual. So I have already centered this instrument above this control point. It has been centered already, and before we do this adjustment, approximately this bullseye bubble must be at the center, right, approximately at the center. For the fine adjustment, we use this longitudinal bubble. So this adjustment is for the longitudinal bubble, right? So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to adjust this longitudinal bubble. So this is the longitudinal bubble. So I'm bringing it to the center using the left thumb rule, right? Now it is at the center, right? So first, what we have to do is we have to keep this longitudinal bubble parallel to the 2 foot screws, right? And then bring it to the center using the left thumb rule, right? Then thereafter, we have to turn it around 90 degrees. That means perpendicular to these 2 foot screws. Now the longitudinal bubble is perpendicular to these 2 foot screws, right? So I have to bring it to the center. So I have already brought the bubble to the center, right? We have to bring it to the center only adjusting this foot screw, right? So using the left thumb rule, now you see the bubble is moving where my thumb moves, right? That is called left thumb rule, right? So this is my left thumb. Look, my left thumb goes this way, right? So using left thumb rule, I bring it to the center. That's right, all right. Now it's at the center. Now, so first I did centering along this line, right, parallel to 2 foot screws. Then I turn it 90 and did the leveling using this screw, right? Since I have leveled it already, even though I turned this bubble 180 degrees, right? So it was there previously. Now I turn it 180 degrees, right? Come and see, now this is 0. Now I turn 90, right? 180 means I have to turn it this way, right? I have turned 180 degrees exactly to these 2 foot screws, right? since I have leveled it along this line, this bubble should remain in the center. Now is it at the center? By looking at this bubble, now we can see it has slightly come to the left, right? Theoretically it cannot happen, right? Because once we have leveled it at this position and centered it, right, it must remain at the center in the same direction, right? But it's not like that, right? The reason is the bubble is out of adjustment, right? So we have to bring the bubble to the correct adjustment, right? For that we have to do it like this, right? First we have to calculate how much this bubble has come out, right? So how many divisions it has come out, right? When it is centered, this the edge of this bubble is at this division. Now it has come slightly to this division, right? So what we have to do is we have to measure the distance between its original position. If it was centered, spans from here to here. Now it is not centered, right? So we have to adjust half of the division. Now it has out by one division, so we have to adjust half of this division by this screw, right? I adjusted half. That means I adjusted half. The latter I have to adjust by these 2 foot screws, right? Now I adjusted, right? Half by that and half by this, right? Now it is at the center, right? Now we can check whether it remains in the center even though I turn it back, right? Now you see it's at the center, right? Now in both directions, right? In this direction, or even though I turn it 180 degrees, the bubble remains at center after I adjust it, right? I have to adjust the half by this and half by these 2 foot screws, right? That's how I adjust it, right? Not fully by this one, not fully by the foot screws, right? I have to make the adjustment half by this and half by this, right? That's how we correct it, right? Very simple method. So you don't need to take this to the service provider, right? You can do this yourself at your laboratory. So this is one of the easiest adjustments that you can do. These adjustments come under the permanent adjustments. So we can do this type of adjustments at our laboratory easily using this kind of small tool, right?
Thank you very much for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe this channel and click the bell button for more of the very latest videos.